Okay, first of all, I want to know, is anybody here from the Bronx tonight?
Yeah.
So how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing.
Anyway, growing up in the Bronx is really interesting. For example, in elementary school, we had drills in case of a nuclear war. And when the siren went off in the school, we all had to go under our desks. We had to crawl under our desks. And I love those drills. I don't know, just call me crazy, but I got a really good view of Margaret Ragusso's underwear. In 1953, Swanson, that was a funny year, right?
I was born
In 1953, Swanson's came out with the first frozen TV dinner.
That's true.
Right. It took my mother 20 minutes to get my lips unstuck. I didn't know you had to defrost it. The first 4 years of my life, Harry Truman was president. That goes back a long way. Not Abraham Lincoln. Wow. Harry Truman was president. And a little known trivia, he only had a high school education. Nowadays, you need at least a college degree to be unemployed. I'm just dating myself a little bit here, but when I was young, when I was a kid, my favorite program on TV was the Howdy Doody Show. Remember that? I mean, I'm dating myself again. Anyway, originally it was in black and white, and then it turned into color. It was on color. And that was awesome. Duty in color. It was tremendous.
And all the greens.
And then in 1960, NBC canceled Duty. They canceled Duty. And I've been constipated ever since. So I was kind of short in high school. I'm still short today. And one day, Will Chamberlain came to our class, visited our class. And my sister took photos, and she made a slideshow, and I'm gonna show it to you. Okay?
Cool.
Okay. Here's Will Chamberlain and me. Now, if you notice, I only come up to his kneecaps. Okay. Here's Will holding a basketball in one hand. Okay. Hey, here's Will holding me in one hand. Here's me, Will slam dunking me through the basket. Okay, here's me going flying through the air. Here's me in the hospital. Anyway, when I learned how to drive, I was 17 in the Bronx. And we didn't have GPS in those days. So my GPS was my mother. And she would say, David, go left. David, go right. Anyway, she did a pretty good job, though. She got me from the Bronx to New Jersey, by way of Michigan. And I grew up in a rough area in the Bronx. My friend Norman here was in that same area, right? And there were a lot of gangs there, remember? And one day I was walking in the park, just minding my own business, and a gang came and beat the hell out of me. And it could have been worse. It could have been a boy gang. I tell you, those girls in the Bronx are tough.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And, you know, in those days we didn't have iTunes. We had vinyl records, remember vinyl records? And they came in different sizes, 45, 33, 78. You know, by coincidence, those were the measurements of my last blind date. Bertha Lipschitz. I'll tell you. But, you know, nowadays you can see photos of your date before you go out on the internet. You just have to add 20 years to the photos. Thank you very much.